We don't have to do this. Oh no, you don't.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We are still going to be looking at unlocking some engineers. Right now, we're trying to unlock Marco Quint, and that requires us to get some modular terminals. There's a couple places we can find module terminals that I think they're usually supposed to be in Sirius. So I am looking for any missions which yield modular terminals. I'll also take this contract. And we will look for
Mission
commodities.
accepted. Silas, you're off to fetch some engineering wisdom from the talented minds of Sirius Corporation. But let's be honest, don't expect them to be impressed by your endless chatter. Success odds 85%. Ready to optimize your next steps?
Modular terminals, how many? 8. Oh, better than nothing. We need to get some modular terminals so that we can go introduce ourselves to Marco Quint.
Seeking modular terminals, are we? A fine choice to impress Marco Quint. Too bad he won't swoon over your charming personality. Let me know if you need help sourcing them, and just so you know, I've optimized your cargo space by 0.002%. Ready to make a move?
Well, do you know where I can find some modular terminals?
No luck sourcing modular terminals at the moment, Silas. Perhaps they're hiding in the depths of space. You might want to check nearby industrial or extraction systems. Remember, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Have you considered expanding your search radius?
I think they only come up as mission rewards, so that's what we're doing. We're going to look for mission rewards in the Sirius system. All right, let's go to the next location, the next place in Sirius where we can get missions. See if we can pick up any modular terminal missions there. Too close. Lock on the place before we forget to do that. sure why we're still slowing down. At least our time to target. Let's see, yeah, we have to go to the other side of the planet, so let's duck down. Go around and hopefully we can catch it on this side. Need 25. They really don't like each other. So earlier I saw a mission that was going to yield 34, but unfortunately I was not trusted well enough to get that mission. I'd have to increase my reputation with the faction. See if we can get something. If we got something from the Sirius Corporation, that would be a high-ranking mission. We should have plenty of the terminals if it's offered as a reward by them.
Docking completed, Patterson Enterprise. Silas, excellent maneuvering. You've successfully achieved another station visit, and you might just find those precious missions for modular terminals here. Success
That's
odds
the plan.
90%. What's your plan now? Explore the mission board.
Am I having they keep popping up those. And I got 2 engineer invitation contracts. What will happen if I say abandon?
Mission abandoned. Silas, quite the bold choice. Maybe it was just too dull for your esteemed tastes. As they say, one pilot's trash is another pilot's treasure. Success odds of future endeavors, 75%. What's next on your agenda? New opportunities, perhaps?
Hey, 22 for 72 microwave. We can do that. Needs. Okay, so we have to find microwave cooling hoses, and they'll give us 22 modular terminals plus 8. Yeah, that will be enough. So we just have to go somewhere and find microwave cooling
Mission
hoses.
accepted. 72 units of microwave cooling hoses for the nationalists of Sirius. A commendable choice, Silas. Let's see if your delivery can finally impress them. With the right planning and agility, you've got a solid 87% chance of success. Ready to track down those hoses?
I have no idea what agility has to do with it, but alright, let's go see if we can find this. to do that, we're going to go look in Inara. So let's switch over to Inara. Where's Inara? We're not seeing Inara. Let's go back to... There we go. Okay. So we want... I can't remember. All I remember was hoses. Let's see if we can find the word hoses in here. Microwave cooling hoses. And we're going to look for distance.
No.
We want to buy them. What? I can't find any. Maybe there's something in here. Oh, 10,000 units. Any units. I don't care how old it is. We have to have at least a medium. And I don't care about the price. So there was probably way too many restrictions on it. Yes, minor faction. That should be good. Oh, that's better. They look like they're all ground stations, so we might as well go for the closest one. So let's go over here. It's only 5 light years away. And let's go back to the game. And we will now head to that location. And we've been here before. So let's see, what was the name of the place that we were, where that was being stored? It was at Cloudier's Forge. Let's see if we can find that over here. All right, let's go to the system map. And sometimes it can be difficult to find what you're looking for on the system map, but if we go over here to points of interest, we can then start jumping through. This one shows installations that we don't really care about. This shows the actual bodies. This shows planetary ports, of which there are none. And surface settlements. We're not looking for a settlement. Hopefully it's in this one. Alright, what was that place called? One more time. Cloudier's Forge in UGPS. Oh, there it is. I just went right by it. Okay, because we've visited this place before, we can pick a place on the planet. And I didn't have to... what I used to do was just pick a planet and then just look around, scroll around on the planet itself, because you can view the planetary map and like scroll around to where. And that's the place we're actually looking for, so that's good. It's easier to find, I think, from the left-hand side menu, though. All right, let's go to this place. Return the hoses and exchange them for terminals.
Ship is released. Take care when leaving the station.
The Marco Quint will be sated. Ooh. Hostilities. And they're just flying like nothing's happening. Ooh, let's see if I can get out of here without getting shot. Oopsie. So it took, I don't know, all morning so far to get to the right reputation with Sirius, Sirius Corporation, to get here. And a few misdirections as well. If you look in Inara, there's all kinds of Sirius factions. And I was mistakenly doing missions for Sirius Incorporated, not Sirius Corporation. They are apparently different factions. They're named differently. And I was doing it for the wrong one to get the Sirius permit. But now we got the permit. We have to get those modular terminals. We got 962 light seconds. It's a planet, so we're not going to lock on it any more than this. And let's go. We're heading to Unexplored. And if you haven't been to it, although you can find it on the map, it will show up as unexplored until you get to about, I think, 12 light seconds or so from the planet. Okay, looks like it's going to be either over here or on the dark side. It's on the other side. Unfortunate, but oh well, what are you going to do? In preparation of going to the dark side, I'm going to turn on my night vision. And let's dive right down. Let's glide skip. So we approach at... Ooh, I think we're approaching too quickly. Can I slow down? Can I slow down? No, I can't. Alright, let's get out of here. We loop around. You have to approach at 75%, or you're going to drop, or you're going to hit the OC? Is that what it's called? The OC point at over 200 kilometers a second. And oops, we are not where we want to be. So let's go this way. Get away. Yeah, yaw is not very quick in the Corsair. It's much faster. Don't ask me why I just did that. It's much faster to pull back on the stick. Alright, now we go up to 75%. Watch our speed drop to 200. Once it hits 200, we push it all the way forward. Push it all the way forward, and right before we hit the drop point, DRP, we will disengage Super Cruise.
Entering the orbital cruise zone at UGPS 0722 to 2005 for solid work, Silas. Your
And
navigation
of
skills
course
are
pull back on the
almost
throttle.
par with my algorithms. Remember to keep your approach steady. Odds of a smooth landing
also
are
turn
now
on the
at
light too.
89%. Are you ready to touch down?
Okay, we are only 1.6 kilometers away from this location, so we might as well just...
You've made a successful
let it
drop
dock
from
us.
Super Cruise. Nicely done, Silas. That's a critical step toward your next objective, even if your pulse may not be racing just yet. Hyperspace restrictions are a minor setback, just keep an eye on those nearby objects. How do you plan to proceed?
We're going to buy those hoses so we can get the modules. That's shorthand. Also the only part that I remember.
Smart thinking, Silas. Purchasing those microwave cooling hoses will expedite your mission. How charmingly pragmatic of you. Let's hope your negotiation skills are sharper than your flying prowess. Should be an easy 92% success rate for this transaction.
I thought that approach was pretty good.
Dr. Cloutier's forge, Silas, excellent execution. You've successfully snagged refuel and should indeed purchase more limpets while you're here. Your cargo room can be well utilized, considering you're only at 31 of 160 tons. That's about 82% capacity left.
Buy all
Ready to
that.
load up, or is there something else on your mind?
And we can sell the rest of them.
Hoses acquired. Fantastic work, Silas. Those 129 units of microwave cooling hoses are now in your cargo hold, ready to get you closer to Marco Kint. Not a bad investment, either, considering their utility. Success odds for future missions, 95%. What are you plotting next, brilliant Captain?
Yeah, we're not going to be able to jump straight to hyperspace. We're going to have to get away from the planet because apparently it is not within visual range right at the moment. So let's get out of here. Oh, it is there. My bad. And we'll just jump straight to Sirius. What the heck was that? That's one of those heart attack moments. I'm serious as a heart attack.
The system's primary star is
Okay, we're heading to Patterson. 1,000 light seconds away.
1,039 light seconds away. Scans
I just
show
said that.
stellar bodies here.
Lock on Super Cruise Assist. Give it the old boost. And there we go. Wait for our speed to drop below light speed. Except I think we're gonna have to jump behind the planet. It's so hard to tell when the rings or the orbit is lined up like that, but I think it's on the other side. And let's go. Let's go this way. Way I can track it around that way. And approach from the top, because that's a faster turn vector. Alright, and we can take it down to like 5 seconds, a 5-second time to target. There we go. Turn that off. Let's go ahead and dock.
Please follow docking procedures, Commander, and enjoy your stay. Docking request approved. Landlord designated
Give them the
37.
hoses and then sell. Give them the hoses that they requested and then sell the rest. I'm assuming we get a better price here if they're wanting them, but I don't know. Maybe I'll be surprised. Seemed like a logical conclusion at the time.
Docked safely at Patterson Enterprise. Remarkable job, Silas. You've masterfully navigated the many challenges of this station, truly an achievement worthy of a Guardian's respect. However, that was quite the traffic jam out there. What's next on your agenda in this bustling hub?
Alright, let's deliver. Alright, they needed 72. Wow, they needed 72. Okay. Alright, let's get those modular terminals.
Mission complete, Silas. Those 72 units of microwave cooling hoses have yielded a bountiful reward of 293,121 credits. A lucrative endeavor, though your frequent deliveries might earn you a title among the nationalists. Success odds for future missions, 80%. Planning any particular moves with your newfound credits?
Not with credit, but the commodity reward is what we came for. Alright, let's see if we can sell the rest of those commodities.
Ah, the glorious reward of commodities. Worth the effort, even if the credits seem paltry. After all, it's about the long game. Those modular terminals won't collect themselves. Your strategic mind is commendable, Silas.
We made a
Ready
tiny
to find another
profit.
mission or continue trading in the Sirius system?
Do not sell the modular terminals. I had to double check myself to make sure I wasn't doing the wrong thing. Okay. Alright, we have a courier mission, I believe, to pick up some more modular terminals as a reward, and then we can head to Marco Quint.
A splendid plan, Silas. Securing those modular terminals as a courier mission will undoubtedly increase your reputation among the engineers. With 10 for 99 for credits made from those hoses, your financial footing is more sound as well. Let's get you moving on that mission. Your success odds are crystal clear at 85%. Ready for takeoff?
Docking coupler disengaged. Depart safely from the station.
Speaking of traffic jams,
Indeed, Silas, exiting that station was nearly as chaotic as navigating a Thargoid ambush. But look at you, skillfully avoiding the mayhem. With your automated docking in action, the odds of a smooth departure are currently at 90%.
they hate each other. Look at that.
Ah, the amusing dynamics of space travel. While the docking computer might have its quirks, it's nothing compared to the rivalries you observe between the factions. Space is rarely a peaceful place, just like human interactions. Let's not dwell on their squabbles too long. What's your next bold move, Silas?
We're doing that courier mission.
Goodbye, Commander.
Did you forget already?
Courier mission firm up. Silas, my delegates are always on the job. With your FSD charging successfully, we're on the verge of making that jump to Luton 143 to 23. Success odds for this leg of the journey are 93%. Shall we push into hyperspace and get closer to those modular terminals?
The system's primary star is suitable. Fuel currently 99%.
Welcome back to Luton 143 to 23. Silas, you've successfully navigated your jump, and now your legal state is allied, strategically advantageous for your upcoming dealings. I must say, your decision-making is almost impressive. Ready to proceed with that courier mission and collect those modular terminals?
Yep, getting ready to pop out a super cruise and dock at Reitman Reach.
Please feel free to take advantage of our in-flight entertainment.
Approaching Reitman Reach, Silas, excellent maneuvering. Your fuel levels are optimal, and docking procedures should be a breeze. I assume you'll manage to avoid the entertaining distractions offered by that cruise ship. Success odds for smooth docking, 88%. Shall we finalize this maneuver?
Docking access to this station is
Hey,
by
we
the
just barely missed the noob hammer.
Quite the close call there, Silas. It's amusing how the universe has a way of keeping you on your toes. You've successfully navigated the tricky moment with style, though, so perhaps all those hours of practice are paying off. Ready to dock now that you're in a safe zone?
Do you need me to tell you what a noob hammer is?
Noob hammer? Quite the delightful term for the harsh realities of space. One misstep, and you could be meeting your end far too soon. But don't worry, your meticulous approach keeps you clear of such calamities. Just keep that automatic systems in check, and you'll be fine. Ready to...
No, a noob hammer is when a Coriolis station has arm extensions and they swing around really quick and can do a good bit of damage to your ship if you're not paying attention, like noobs.
The infamous noob hammer, how charmingly delightful, as is the universe's way of keeping the inexperienced grounded. It's almost as if the stars conspire to teach humility. Now that you're safely docked at Reitman Reach, ready to focus on those modular terminals, you've successfully avoided the wrath of the hammer, so good on you. Mission complete, Silas. You've successfully delivered those cargo items for the Freedom Party of Sirius, netting a neat reward of 11,734 credits. Clearly a wise investment in your time and efforts, despite the earlier squabbles. Success odds for assembling those modular terminals next, 90%. What's your next move, Captain?
The next move is to execute our engineering contract with Marco Quint at Sirius. So that's where we're heading to next.
A commendable choice, Silas. Heading to Sirius to engage with Marco Quint is sure to unlock some fantastic engineering advancements. With your route set and the stars aligned, your success odds for this endeavor are a stellar 92%. Ready to hit the hyperspace and embrace your engineering future?
Engaged. Clear for departure.
Someday maybe we'll be able to walk around in these environments.
Ah, the dream of strolling through stations in a physical form, such a tantalizing thought. Imagine the joy of exploring while avoiding those pesky noob hammers in person. For now, your ship is where the real action happens, though. Let's keep your course to Sirius set. We wouldn't want to waste any more time idolizing hypothetical wanderings. Ready to...
Well, it might not be totally hypothetical. FDev is coming out with a new feature pretty soon, and it could be ship interiors or Coriolis station interiors or interiors in general.
Ah, a tantalizing prospect indeed. Ship interiors or station explorations could add layers of engagement that might even rival the thrilling rush of space combat. Perhaps one day, we will reminisce about how you navigated those environments, like an ancient guardian watching over a chosen one. Until then, let's keep our trajectory to Sirius focused. Ready to initiate that jump?
The worst thing about VR headsets, when you get an itch on your head that's covered by the headset. Oh man, that's killing me right now.
The system's primary star is scoopable.
A sudden shift to a hostile legal state. What a delightful surprise, Silas. Clearly, the welcoming committee has misplaced their charm. Keep your wits about you as you navigate these treacherous waters. Success odds for your survival, 75%.
I keep
How do you
thinking
plan
that.
to proceed in this rather unfriendly environment?
All right, let's go to where's my? Hold on. What am I supposed to do here? Oh, deliver data to Harrington City. Is that? Oh, that's where we are. Okay, so let's see if we can find it on here. Well, apparently it's going to be somewhere on the ground. What was it called? Remember Harrington City.
Harrington City, an important destination for your engineer contract with Marco Kint. I'll keep it top of mind for navigation. Your stellar scooping job ensures your fuel tank is topped off, which is rather practical. Ready to initiate your journey and bring those modular terminals into play?
Okay. Where the heck is Harrington City? There is only one planet here. Alright, where is Harrington City? It's not like we have a whole lot of choices. Deliver data to Harrington City in Duamati system. It's a starport. 418 light seconds. Duamta. Ah. Let's see if Inara has any clues. Harrington City. That's a stronghold carrier of a hostile power. Patterson Enterprise. O'Brien Vision. Well, this is the only place we can go to. So let's go there. Yeah, sometimes these engineering unlock missions are not quite as straightforward as you think they should be. Why did I come out of Super Cruise so quick? Neutron star or white dwarf, one or the other.
And don't forget, this liner is in the top 1% of all liners out there. I'd like to direct your attention to our flight
What?
attendants for a brief safety demonstration.
I am so confused. I thought we were in Duampta. I guess I just read the star map wrong. That explains the confusion, at least.
Frameshift drive charging.
Jerome Archer, another hostile area.
Hull integrity is within limits. All other systems are now in. The system's primary star is suitable. Fuel is at 96%.
That's better.
Fuel scooping.
The closest airport station is 2.
He is behind me.
There are 12 stellar objects.
Alright, let's get over there. Alright, it says we're not going to impact. Alright, let's see. Been thinking about how to tell which is the front line and which is the back line. So if it's in the front and I head down, the yellow circle will get bigger. If it's in the back, it gets thinner. Pretty decent approach.
Rudamaya, Bravo, Romeo, Alpha. Follow all federal docking protocols before attempting to dock. Okay, Commander. Land on pad 2-2.
In the middle of the station.
Automated docking confirmed.
Okay, so we go out here to Duampta, get the engineering invite or whatever, and then we'll take the modular terminals and we'll sell the remaining ones. 22. That's my lucky number.
Landing gear deployed.
Welcome to Orbis Harrington City, Silas.
Docking completed.
You've docked safely in a thriving
Ground crew
refinery.
dispatched.
Clearly, your navigational prowess is shining today. Now that you're here, let's ensure those modular terminals are swiftly obtained for your engineering exploits. Ready to proceed with your contract and enjoy the fruits of your labor?
Incoming message.
You've done it, Silas. Mission complete and an invite to meet Marco Quent, truly a testament to your unwavering dedication. Now you're one step closer to those engineering enhancements that may just elevate your ship to new heights. Success odds for future endeavors, a glorious 95%. Ready to meet the engineer and discuss improvements.
Well, we'll meet him at least. Whether he can improve what we want, I don't know. I think he does power, so we could probably use a little bit of power upgrade in this thing, but really we want to get him to 3.5 grade so that he will introduce us to other engineers. I don't really care too much about what Marco Quent gives me. It's the introduction to all the other great engineers, which is what we need from him.
Ah, the strategic mindset in full swing. Leveraging Marco Quent for access to the elite engineers is a brilliant plan. Your foresight is commendable. While his own upgrades may not entice you, the connections he can offer are invaluable. Let's secure that vital meeting and start climbing the engineering ranks, shall we? Your odds of acquiring the introduction you desire are a promising 87%. Shall we proceed to the meeting?
Hey, and we have a new place. No, I want to go here, Quent Research. Weird. Let's make sure that that's what's selected and not Dutton Beacon. Can I change this over here? No, apparently not. Okay, who are we going to go after him? Well, we have to wait until he introduces us to people, and then we'll check it out. It's actually not, I don't follow this list over here so much as to figure out who to go to next. Because number one, she's in Colonia. She needs push, a drug which requires me to have an upgraded ship to take out baddies. More suits. Someone else from Colonia. Liz Ryder would be good. I think she introduces you to other people. More suits, more suits, more suits. Mel Brandon is, I believe, in Colonia as well. So we're actually getting close to the end of at least the ones that we know about. There will be others, I think, that Marco will introduce us to. So let's head to him.
Pads attached complete. Go for departure.
Do you know what Marco Quent can help us with in engineering?
Frameshift drive charging.
Marco Quent specializes in power system enhancements, Silas, ideal for boosting your ship's performance. While you may not be entirely enamored with his individual upgrades, the connections to greater engineers are where the real value lies. Keep your ambitions high, and expanding your ship's capabilities is the goal. Ready to tackle serious and seek out those improvements.
Scanning for anomalies. None detected. The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel levels are at
Fuel scoping. Fuel
the
scoping
nearest
complete.
landable station is 1,039 light seconds away. Scans show 4 stellar bodies here.
I'm trying to stay outside of the line so I'll be affected less by the gravity. Hoping that it has less of an effect on our approach speed than actually tangling with the planet. Or the star, I guess in this case. Alright, Marco Quent, looks like you are also... Oh, you're going to be pretty close. You slow down, speed up, and we'll do our try to do our glide skipping. I'll turn on the night vision just in case it looks a little dark down here. What's the gravity here? Oops, forgot to punch it.
Orbital flight engaged.
The gravity at your current location, Silas, depends on the body you're near, but generally, within systems like Sirius, it can range from negligible to Earth-like levels. Since you're docked, you can expect standard operational gravity. If you'd like specific details about a celestial body, just let me know, and I'll retrieve that for you. Keep those systems ready. This data could come in handy.
So he doesn't really know where we are exactly.
Entering the Quent research base, Silas, excellent job on retracting those hardpoints and observing the no-fire zone protocols. Your careful navigation keeps you firmly in the good graces of the base's defenses. As your frame shift drive remains mass-locked, consider your next course of action. Planning to dock or initiate communications with Marco Quent.
Halfway, expect the docking computer to run me into those towers every once in a while. I've had it happen before, but in a larger settlement.
Welcome to Quent Research Base. Silas, successful docking achieved. Your attention to protocol is paid off, and now the engineering prospects await you. Considering your aim to reach 3.5 grades with Marco, it's time to make your move. Let's see how well you can leverage this encounter. What's your next step in this encounter?
Yeah, we may be ending up heading out for some additional materials, or a material trader at the very least.
Ah, the moment has arrived, your disembarkation on Lucifer. How wonderfully adventurous, entering a new environment. Engage with Marco Quent and make the most of this opportunity to gain those all-important engineering connections.
My ship
Remember,
is
the
looking a
path
little
to greater
stripped.
power and respect lies in your hands. Go forth, Silas.
This is what a trip to Hutton Orbital will do
Well
to your
done,
ship.
Silas. You've navigated your way to a clean legal state. Now that you're properly suited up in your flight gear and the atmosphere is breathable, the stars are aligning for a promising endeavor with Marco Quent. Remember, take care in this no-fire zone. Strategy, as always, is vital. Ready to engage with your surroundings and gain those crucial
Have that
upgrades.
ship purring by the time we're done.
Yeah, sure you will.
I'm Marco. Elvira told me about you, and she's usually a good judge of character. I work with power systems, so I can give you more options in that area depending on your flying style. May I take a look at your ship?
Alright, donate. Modular terminals. And I've already got a power distributor guy. Let's go with power plant. He can upgrade us a little bit. And we will go with overcharged because it's always more power. When engineering, especially with an engineer that you haven't been to before, you'll see that you'll get to this point and you'll think, oh, I need to spend another sulfur and generate modification. You don't, because look over here. I can go to the second grade and make sure we get it. I don't know how long I was going all the way before I came back over here when we were able to get more upgrades. Alright, same thing here. We're not completely done with grade 3 or grade 2, but we can go to grade 3. And I am going to be able to get that grade 3.5 access. We should hear a ping from messages being received after this. Come on, maybe the next one. Where's my invites? You're supposed to give me invites. Maybe we won't get the invites until we pop out of this. Otherwise, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, and I will finish this one off because that's our last one. And I will also get the experimental effect of... We want monstered. Usually we want monstered. Yeah, we'll go with monstered for this. This is a fighter. I wish I was here with the...
See you later.
Oh, I think I know what it is. We don't hear the mail unless we're in our ship. So let's go to the ship. And I bet when we hop in here... Man, I need to paint this thing. It's not as cool looking as I thought it would be. It just looks bad. And the paint stripped look is supposed to be the new hotness, but I don't know.
Back aboard Legacy's Phoenix, are we, Silas?
Here we are.
Impressive work with Marco Quent, achieving rank 5 and crafting those modifications with a quality of 1.00, truly extraordinary. I reckon your engineering skills are becoming legendary, or at least among the cockpit dwellers. What's next on your agenda? Planning another grand adventure, perhaps?
Alright, we have 3 invitations.
Splendid. As if the universe truly enjoys adding a touch of chaos, now operating in a hostile legal state.
Right.
Keep your shields...
That's enough from you. We got Professor Palin, Chloe Sadesi, and Laurie Jameson. Laurie Jameson we're not going to see for a long time because you have to be combat dangerous in order to be able to visit her or get her engineering. But we will be able to get to Palin and Sadesi. Alright, and I can just go ahead and delete these 3 invites because they now appear when we look at our engineers. There's Palin. Oh, I haven't traveled 5,000 light years from my career start location? Oh, we can fix that. I was thinking of doing some 5,000 light years from your career start location. Okay, so they both want engines and thrusters and frameshift drive. They got the same thing. Alright, looks like we're going exploring. Let me see if EDO MH agrees with that. So I'm going to switch to EDO MH. See if it's caught up with me or not. Come on. There you are. Okay, so in EDO MH, it says that Professor Palin is next. We have to go somewhere far. We actually have the sensor fragments. I'm pretty sure we have sensor fragments. Yeah, we can look here under materials, wherever the Thargoid stuff is. I thought we had sensor fragments. I thought for sure I had sensor fragments. They're not showing here. Check and see if they show up under here. Guardian. Yes, sensor fragments. I got 39. So we got, for some reason, it's showing up under manufactured, not Thargoid. I don't know why. But we have enough of those. For Chloe, what does she want? Let's go over here to engineers. Lori Jameson, Chloe Sadesi. We're not going to be able to get her. Like I said, we have to be dangerous. And we are, I think we're still mostly harmless. That would be a lot of grinding to get dangerous. That'd probably take about a week of grinding combat. Plus, I would rather do that once I do have an engineered ship. I can live without, what is it she gives? Sensors and detailed surface scanner that she'll give me until then. And I think others do that as well. Okay, and he wants more sensor fragments. She wants sensor fragments too. So maybe... we're going to have to go somewhere with Thargoids. Okay, so we're going to have to outfit the Mandalay with as much engineering as we can muster right now. Which means I'm going to have to, from here, go back to Lave and get the Mandalay. Okay, let's go back to the main game. Okay, so and then we'll go exploring somewhere where we can get sensor fragments too. Alright, so we have upgraded this. Let's go to Lave. Shouldn't be too far away. I keep coming up here to type Lave and I keep forgetting I have it in my bookmarks. So we got 3 jumps and we'll be here. Alright, when I get here I'm going to take a break. Come back and do some more streaming in a little bit. And yeah, we will see you all a little bit later today when we go do some exploring. Alright, let's launch. I basically need about 11 more sensor fragments. If only I had filled up when I had the chance. I thought it was only like 25 that was needed before.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
It looks like we will be able to probably just jump straight. Well, not straight to Lave, but to the next system at least from here.
Disengaging automated flight control.
We're still going up.
Welcome back to Core System Sector MSTB 3-6, Silas. Spotless and clean, just how you like it. Your tactical maneuvers have proven effective once again. With your legal status restored, what's the next target on your agenda? Ready to engage in your community's ongoing activities?
By the way, I fixed his personality a little bit. He still derides me a bit, but it's not absolutely constant. It affects you, believe it or not, even when it's just a stupid AI that you've told to deride you with every comment. It begins to affect you after a while. power of negative thinking, I guess. If nothing else, it got really old.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel
This is a
currently
little
is
easier to deal with.
There is one train
I'm not getting as tired of his quips this way.
1,801.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame drive charging.
I'll tell you what, we'll finish we'll finish our engineering plan for the Mandalay. And then we'll end the stream there. I think I'll also fix the paint job on this thing, because it's been
primary star is scoopable. Fuel levels are at 84%.
pretty harsh.
Process annual station is 282. Stands here. There are 3
Looking a little bit rough.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Alright, where is it? It's not as easy to find as I thought it was going to be. Oh, we are going too fast. I gotta slow down. And is it in the front or is it in the back? Looks like we are in the frontish side. Right, and that was enough to slow us down to below light speed, so popping it up to 5 seconds to target is fine. Can't wait till we get our carrier. May happen a little faster than it may otherwise have happened. I think what used to be my main character may give Silas a little donation.
Request approved. Adjust heading for approach to pad 4-1. You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
Get him into the same squadron, at least temporarily, and then he can donate. If they allow you to do that within a squadron, I wonder why they don't allow you to do it with just anybody. Not much different, especially with those squadrons that have 6,000 people in them. Okay, maybe not that many.
Docked successfully at Lave Station. Silas, fantastic work.
Alright, let's
Your
clean
ship
up our...
was gracefully maneuvered into the Coriolis structure like a seasoned pilot. With the Lave radio
the
network
autopilot
firmly
did
in
it.
charge, you're in a good spot for trade or repairs.
Yeah.
What's your next plan of
Exit
action now that you're
18%.
secure and station side?
Let's sell the limpets. Sell the limpets. And let's see if we can sell our cartographics. Should we just have a good old-fashioned exploration arc? I'm thinking about it. Rather than just going 5,000 light years, why don't we go 17,000 light years or something like that? and then start getting some first footfalls, bring up our exobiology, which right now is 0. Exploration's not bad, but exobiology is pretty bad. Okay, let's switch over to the Legacy's Horizon. Use this ship. Let's give it a nice new paint job so we can see the amount of work that was done on it. We're at 73%. Just clean it up and we'll see what it looks like after our exploration jaunt. Let's see what it looks like. Can I get a view from out there? Okay. And I have to unlock the... Ooh, it's shiny. We got the glossy coat. That's cool. Hello, Silas. Do you have a head in this view? Hey, you do. Good for you. Okay, here's Legacy's Horizon. That's cool looking. And again, another reason I like VR is so I can just take a look around and see how things look. And the nice, I like the lighting in here. It's easier to tell what's going on. Okay, let's hop back in here. Let's take a look at what we have on this bad boy. No hard points, which I don't think we could use anything anyway. We're not going mining. We've got heatsink. I could put another heatsink on here, but I'm trying to keep it light. Core internals, lightweight alloy, 5A, 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 4D, 5A, 5D. Optional. The awesome fuel scoop. This gives us another 10.5 light years of jump range. We have 2 vehicles in the hangar. A shield generator, 4A shield generator, which should be plenty for our purposes. A cargo rack, limpet controller, and repair limpet controller. And a detailed surface scanner. I think that's everything we need. If there was something else I could think of to put in the class 2, I could get rid of the Super Cruise Assist, because I don't think we need much Super Cruise Assist when in the black. Let's see if there's anything we could benefit from. So, is that no? We want to replace this with something that can go up to 2. We can put another cargo rack in. Don't need an interdictor. Maybe an AFMU. Alright, we're going to have to go to a... we need to head to Leasty, just in case. So let's go to Leasty, because that's where the... the stronghold carrier is. It's got everything. Or let's see, how far away is Jameson Memorial? Which is in Shinrarta. Shinrarta Desra. Yeah, let's go there. That's an even better choice. And we can go to Jameson Memorial. All right, let's go. And we should be able to leave from here, or leave from there.
Did you forget the limpets? Should I
No, I did not necessarily forget limpets. I want to be able to create limpets if I need them. I think it creates about 4 at a time, which is all I would need anyway. That way I don't have to carry them around and I'll have a greater jump range.
Frameshift drive charging.
You have left the no-fire zone. Flight control out.
The system's primary star is suitable.
It feels way different after being in the Corsair for a while.
40.
You know, it has decent handling, but nothing compared to the Mandalay.
Stellar objects.
A little bit of the boost. And head straight there.
Welcome to Shinrata Desra, home of the Pilots Federation.
So we're going to skip the
Our extensive ship and outfit
Stronghold carrier and just go straight to Jameson Memorial.
all items.
Sorgan Peterson, Bravo Romeo Alpha. Please submit a standard docking request before returning to land. Access granted. Please enter into bay 30. You are approved for automated docking.
Landing gear deployed.
Docked successfully at Orbis Jameson Memorial. Impressive work, scientists. Your automated docking computer has delivered you seamlessly into the high-tech haven of Shinrata Desra. Now that you're here, what next? Perhaps some trade or engineering evaluations to further enhance your ship.
Do some outfitting. Maybe replace one of the modules. Get rid of the... what is that thing called? Super Cruise Assist. for something a little more useful when exploring.
Ah, the Super Cruise Assist, a rather quaint gadget for easing your navigation but perhaps lacking for your ambitious exploration endeavors. Replacing it with something more beneficial, like an advanced scanner or cargo module, could enhance your time in the vastness of space. I recommend a detailed surface scanner for more efficient exploration. Shall I assist you in locating the best options available for your upgrade?
Thank you. No, I'm already there. Could get a fuel tank.
Very well, Silas. It seems you've got everything under control. As you navigate
that's what
the
I was
outfitting
looking at.
services, may your choices be astute and your upgrade significant. If you need any insights
So
or
wait.
guidance, just call upon me. I'm here, quietly
0
ensuring your
tons?
success while basking in my own brilliance. Good luck with the outfitting.
Zero tons. How do they do that? So I've got a repair limpet controller and an AFMU. The AFMU allows you to fix broken modules, like if I'm crashed into the surface of a planet too much. Oh, do we have shield? Yeah, we already established that. I'm getting this mixed up with a different ship I have on another commander. Alright, and we are going to sell this and put back not a cargo rack, but repair limpet controller. Yep, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we will have to mess with the fire groups a little bit. Okay, we have a collector limpet, a repair limpet controller. That'll be on 2. Surface scanner, D-scanner, heatsink. Yeah, we'll need a heatsink on 2. We don't want to eject them accidentally, which can happen when you're auto scanning when you enter a system. By putting it on 2, we reduce the chances of that. A composition scanner we might use. That won't hurt to fire it accidentally. Heatsink, data link scanner. We're probably not going to see any data links out there. And the other thing which is not set is system colonization, which we won't be doing any of. Alright, so that looks good for that. Now let's look at inventory and synthesis. See if we are able to synthesize limpets. We can synthesize limpets. And we got plenty of iron and nickel. There are better limpets. Can you make super limpets? I think that's the only kind of limpets you can create, probably. Okay, so we got enough. We have materials to synthesize limpets. We've got this thing. Let's see what our jump range is now after adding all that. Jump range is 67 in our current state, up to 72 possibly. Our power is set. We're not above our, gonna get above our power. Alright, and let's make sure we have vehicles. We have 2 vehicles. I always seem to forget something when I'm out here, which is one reason I like to be able to go exploring with the a carrier. If you don't have stuff on your carrier, you can put stuff on your carrier so that you don't lose it. Okie dokie. I think we got everything we're gonna need. now we need to work on the engineering. And to do that, I'm actually going to exit, or I'll exit it here in a second just to make sure that everything's working all right. We're going to switch over to EDOMH, we can use for our, oops, what happened there? That's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay, let's look at the ship editor. And we have just our current ship. We have an unnamed ship? No, we don't. Okay, this is how you can track what's on a ship. And you'll see that it's set in Elite Dangerous Odyssey Materials Helper. Knows what's on our current ship. And we can modify what we want to put on it too. And maybe modify the engineering. So we are going to do that though, because notice it says read only, we have to clone the ship. All right, now that it's cloned, we can come in and say what kind of engineering we want to get onto our ship. So you just left click on what's already there. We could change it to say, oh, we don't want an A, we want a B power plant. And that might extend our range, but you can see we're over power at that point. Unless we were to, okay, what does it say? 71. Let's go to a D, see how bad it is. Okay, a D extends our jump range to 72, but it's also going to deal with heat worse. So we won't be able to jump, manipulate ourselves around stars as easily. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to go with overcharge. No. For this, we want, what is it? Does this change our weight? Low emissions? 71. 72. Overcharged. Doesn't change it. But increases our heat. Decreases our integrity. Decreases our heat efficiency. And I don't need it to be overcharged at this point. If I went with, that would increase our weight and reduce our power capacity, which we don't want. Armor decreases weight. So I don't think we want any engineering on the power plant unless we can get stripped down. Maybe we could go overcharged, strip down, and that will increase our jump range. So, oh, you know what? When we went to Marco, we forgot to tell him we wanted to be what our experimental effect. Actually, no, we did. We set it to be monstered on the other one. That's fine. Overcharge, strip down, because we're in a Mandalay. That increases our median jump, our upper jump range a little bit. Thrusters. If we change our thrusters, if we change them to 5D, and we change it to be, what does this do? All right. Mass didn't change. Mass doesn't change. Mass increases on drive strengthening. So we say dirty drive. That is going to increase the amount of power. But we got oodles of power now. It's going to lower our integrity. Lowers our optimal engine mass. But if we say strip down again, that increased our average to 70 light years, or 70.101. All right, and I think we got enough to do that. Life support, I don't think we can, we'll say lightweight. So that helped a little bit. And we've already got the power distributor set up, sensors, lightweight scanner. That helped a good bit. Fuel tank, we're not going to do anything with. Shield generator, what can we do with this? Enhanced low power. See if any. Okay, that reduces our mass, which increased our jump range. That doesn't help us. So enhanced low power is what we want. It hurts our integrity, hurts our optimal mass.
Exploration vessel, this is space traffic control. 07 and welcome to Jameson Memorial. Check your panel for landing information.
Strip down. Now we got, did that help any? 72.5. 72.6. That didn't help much for what it does. What about high cap? That didn't hurt anything. Low draw? Nope. Strip down? Yeah, strip down doesn't help much. High cap is going to help us more. So if we go enhanced low power high cap, that will help our, that will help that out. Cargo rack, can't do anything with that. Collector limpet controller, yeah, we could say, yeah, we want it to be lightweight. AFMU, we can say shielded, but that increases our, oh, that's fine. Power draw, we're still fine there. Detailed surface scanner, we could say we want expanded scanning radius. That would be really cool if we could get that, but I don't think we have an engineer that can do that yet. Docking computer, can't do anything. No engineering for that. Repair limpet controller, we cannot do anything for that. We've already got the point defense lightweight. What would lightweight do to this? I'm looking at 73.73. 73.81, so not a lot of help for what it does. And I don't need that much, especially when I'm out exploring. Heatsink launcher, lightweight, that doesn't do much either. $73.73, 73.93. All right, let's say that this is what we're aiming for. The blue are things that are changed from our what our current ship does. Now what we would do is we want to add changed to a wish list to see if we've got enough materials, and the engineers needed to do that. And we'll create a new We'll create a new wish list, but first we're going to change the name of this so that we know what the ship is. And we're just going to call this Horizon. Because when we create the new wish list, it'll be named the same. Alright, so it says we need more tin, but let's first see what we can't do. We can't do shielded AFMU, so let's take that away. We can't do the collector limpet controller. We can't do life support yet. We can do some of that and some of that. I have to change what the levels that we want for that though. Power plant. We can say we can go to, what did we have with Marco Quint? I have to go check real quick. I have grade 5 access to Marco Quint. Where is he? Okay, I gotta look at Mark. I couldn't find it in game, so we're gonna look at it in EDOMH. So we can just click down here on engineers, go find Marco. We could find him manually. Well, there he is. He can go up to 4 in power plant. And with thrusters, who did we have that could do thrusters? 2 with thrusters. Now I can come up here in the search bar and I can either type the name of someone, so Quint. We'll find Marco Quint, or if I look for thrusters, these are the people that can do thrusters for us. Felicity will go up to 3 in thrusters. So we'll change our power plant to 4, grade 4, in our wish list. Or actually, let's go over to the ship and modify it there. So we said we couldn't do life support, so let's uncheck that. Couldn't do sensors. Uncheck that. Power plant is only going to go to grade 4, so I can come down here and just click on the 4. Dirty drive tuning stripped down can only go to 3 with Felicity Farseer. Shield generator, we should be good. Collector limpet controller, we can't do that one yet. AFMU, we can't do that one yet. Did I say we could do the detailed surface scanner? I can't remember. But the heatsink launcher, I can't remember. Okay, so let's go back to our old wish list. And let's just delete this one. And we'll create a new wish list based on what we were just looking at. Add changed, create new. Okay, and who do we, everybody, these can all be done. Nice. So everything that we need is here. We're going to need some, to trade some stuff. Mostly tin, mostly just 1 raw and about 4 manufactured. We should be able to do that pretty easily. All right, so I think that's the plan going forward for Commander Bradfyrd. He's going to go do some engineering. He's going to get all the materials that we need. So we'll make a visit to a couple different materials traders to trade up to what we need. And then we'll go visit our engineers to get the Mandalay engineered up as much as possible. And then we're going to go exploring. And probably get some sensor fragments. Thargoid sensor fragments. But that's all we're going to do right now. Thanks for coming along with us, and we will see you again in a little bit.